Hey guys, just a quick little message for the start of this video. I did actually upload another commentary earlier on, a little mini review on my new SCUF controller, so if you do want to watch that, it will be the previous video linked in the description and also as an annotation. But enough about that, let's move on to this video. Enjoy. So what is up, pimps, hoes and buffaloes? We are back today with another video commentary once again, and the start of another new Call of Duty related series on my YouTube channel. So what the idea of this is for me to help you guys and to help myself in the process of doing these commentaries and analysing my gameplays to make us better players. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking an average gameplay, and what I mean by an average gameplay is it's still like a 3-4 KD game, but it's not really a game I'd be excited to upload to YouTube. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to break down some of the deaths and some of the routes and good stuff that I do during the game to not only make myself, but to make you guys better players. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Leave me some feedback in the comments section. If this video hits 100 likes, I'll know that Fail Friday and how to improve at Call of Duty is a good series for the channel. Anyway, let's get going. So, as you can see right here, we're using the Remington shotgun on the map Hijacked, and the first thing that I'd like to point out right here is this. So then, the reason I've stopped us here immediately is a really good opening route for Hijack. No matter what side of the map you spawn on, I'd always recommend going underground to start off on Hijack, because in my opinion, the middle of the map is an absolute clusterfuck. There's always going to be people looking out of the windows from the buildings with their assault rifle target finders or their snipers trying to pick you off as you get in towards the middle of the map. If you're playing domination, of course, you need someone to go and cap the B flag, but pretty much that is always going to be an opening suicide route. So if you want to stay alive early on, I definitely recommend running towards the underside of the map. Okay, so moving swiftly on, we'll move the first bit through really quickly. We get the first kill right there, and we come out and we turn left. I see this guy right there, first hit marker, missed the second shot on a hit marker once again. What was wrong with that one? I wasn't aware of my weapon's capabilities. As we all know, the Remington, it's a really good shotgun, but it's very temperamental. Sometimes, you're not always guaranteed to get that one-shot kill, so if you miss the first shot, then maybe try to drop back behind cover, wait for the enemy to come towards you, and play the more defensive shotgun role. So immediately as soon as we die, we get the respawn, and this is another thing that I did wrong. I tried to run back into the middle of the map to try to get my streaks up and pretty much redeem myself for that first death, to try to get the score up as quickly as I can. And this problem right here, using my grenades straight away is something which I definitely wouldn't recommend when you're playing a map such as Hijack, where the grenades and the equipment, C4s, whatever you're going to be using, I definitely recommend it for clearing out buildings and clearing out rooms in order to get into cover. Don't use it straight away to try to get across the map nade, because it is then wasted. But let's move on and see what happens next. Okay, so running away from the danger zone, which is the middle of the map, I get shot from someone using the Remington shotgun, ironically the same gun as me, but once again it's a bit of map knowledge. You need to know that there's going to be a route to the right hand side, a little flank route to get from one spawn to the other that the enemies are going to be patrolling. If your team are on the opposite side of the map, the chances are the enemy are trying to flank down those left and right hand side routes in order to try to get to you. And me running straight past it there obliviously, I shouldn't have done that. I should have checked down the left hand side and then made my way back in towards the spawn. So once again we spawn, and as you can see right now, I pick up the first guy, go up the ladder, and unfortunately get killed by him. I didn't see him on my radar, so there's not a lot I can do. The next thing is actually something that is really good for this map using the shotguns. As you can see, I've put a screenshot of when I'm running up the stairs using this Remington, and as we all know, well, not everyone knows this. Everyone thinks that with shotguns, you need to be running around. No, the shotgun is a defensive weapon. The best thing you can do with the shotgun is stay within a building and hold it down and try to lock it down. So going up to the stairs and staying in and around this area of the building on Hijacked is a really, really good option if you're running with the shotgun, because you can flush them out, they'll start spawning behind you, and you can pick them up as they come into the kitchen. Using the shotgun, running around this house area here is a really good option when using the Remington. Okay, so as you can see right now, I'm implementing the tips I did suggest in the last part of the video by using this building to my advantage. As you can see, we're about to start building up our streaks. I pick up the assault rifle for those longer range engagements from house to house. But as you can see right now, the Remington is a brilliant defense weapon when you're looking to hold down an area. As you can see, they come up these stairs. I just pick them off one by one. Unfortunately, the assist there, but this is where we get the streaks. So we continue to do work with this Remington in this house right here, and we eventually pick up the lightning strike, as you can see right there. And if there's any tip you need to take from this video, it's definitely to use the shotgun as a defense weapon by locking down an area, and definitely on this map such as Hijack, use this area to your advantage. So unfortunately, you see me take a death there towards the end of that last clip, and unfortunately, the reason behind it was I wasn't actually checking all of the entrances to the building, which is something you need to do. Don't just file all of your attentions onto the one ladder. I pick up the HAMR, shoot that guy through the wall right there, and I keep looking around, keep making sure there's no one coming into the building, even though my teammates are actually occupying the same building as me, like you just saw right there. People still come in trying to get you from behind, and I pick up the LMG right now, and as you can see, I just start spraying and praying, which I definitely wouldn't recommend doing. Find out where they're going to be behind the areas of the objects that you're trying to shoot through, and just try and aim all of your shots right there. Luckily for me, I did take some damage but didn't die and killed that guy on the opposite balcony. Let's move on. So, continuing to stay around this building, I know that I've got teammates with me, so I know that I can focus all of my intentions on looking in front. You see me pick up that guy right there in the middle to get in the UAV. I realise that my teammates are starting to push up because they've pretty much got the enemies all pegged back into that spawn over here. So I go over there, throw the random nade again, which once again is a pretty stupid idea. Pick up that guy, and instead of continuing to run around the middle, I stay within this building, come back and pick up these two guys, and once again get the lightning strike, which picks up a pretty tasty triple kill, which is always nice. And what I like to do with the lightning strikes on this map is put them one in the middle and one on each spawn, because you never know what's going to happen. But as you can see right there, another problem, running back into the middle of the map again, trying to rush around, trying to get from spawn to spawn is never going to work. Two people come from the left hand side flank, one of them picks me up, and that once again stops me from going towards that VSAT. Once again, that shows exactly why you need to be staying around the single building when you're playing hijacked using a shotgun. It's because it's a defensive weapon and you do not need to run around with it trying to go from spawn to spawn. Again, straight away on the respawn, another immediate mistake, trying to run through the middle of the map again, trying to pick up those long kill feeds with the shotgun, and as you can see, I just get shotgunned once again from the right hand side, and the reason for that is, I was running straight through the middle of the map. You see it once again right now, trying to go back to get that revenge kill, and he picks me up again. That's 2 deaths, which pretty much could have ruined the gameplay. So, fortunately for me, my teammates actually clear it up towards the end here. I go for this cheeky little spawn Semtex, but it doesn't really work because they're not actually spawning there at this moment in time. But luckily for me, my teammates did it before I ran out into the middle again, taking consistent deaths. If something goes wrong, don't do it again. That is another tip that I need to give you guys. But anyway, this video is now over. Hopefully you may have learned something from this video. This is actually the first time I've ever done anything like this in Call of Duty. I've done gameplay commentaries, but not really when I actually tried to break down some of the game and analyze it. I know I haven't actually gone through everything that probably could have been analyzed throughout this gameplay, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed it regardless. Let me know in the comments section if there's anything you'd like me to cover specifically, be it guns, the way to use different weapons and stuff like that. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, please don't hesitate to leave it a like rating. It really does help me out, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Peace.